Hi, I'm Amber and I'm the dance development artist for Company Chameleon, who are a dance company based in Manchester. So I'd like to say a big hello to anyone who has joined us on the other two of our sessions that we've put out on our YouTube, and a warm welcome to any new people. If this is your first time, that is fantastic, and it's really great that we are able to dance together even though we're not in the same room. Each week I have been bringing a different theme to these sessions, and this week we are going to be discovering under the sea. So we are going to be looking at the sea creatures, we are going to be imagining we're swimming in the sea, that we're floating. There's so many things that we are going to do. But before we get going, just make sure that you are wearing something that you're able to dance in and that anything you might trip over has been moved out the way and put to the side. Great, let's get going. Okay, before we go on our ocean adventure and meet all the creatures, we need to get on our boat and find the deepest part of the ocean. So let's go and get on our boat. Let's step in. Sit down. Let's have a look around. Looking up. And down. Up. the sun shining through the waves. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now that we've made it underneath the ocean and we can see all the creatures moving around us, I think that we should have a go at moving like some of these under the sea creatures. So the first creature I would like you to move like is a wibbly wobbly jellyfish. So jellyfish have huge top half of their body that open up and move like this, and they have wibbly wobbly strings that are hanging from them. But also, you shouldn't be fooled by this soft and beautiful jellyfish. It also can sting you really, really sharp. So we are going to move by wafting and rising and sinking, but also stinging. So you might want to sting with your hand, you might want to sting with your foot, you might want to sting with your head. That is completely up to you. But I'm going to play the music and we are going to move like jellyfish. Amazing job moving like those beautiful jellyfish. This time we are going to be a slightly more vicious creature. This creature has really sharp teeth and it also has a fin on the top of its back. Can you guess which sea creature this might be? We are going to move like a shark. So you might want to open and close your hands like the huge snapping jaw of the shark. You might open really slow and go like you're trying to catch one of the small fish. You also might want to put a shark fin on your head and let this guide you around the room. And also, if you're feeling like it, you might want to go and quickly dart across the space like you've seen what you want to eat for your tea. Okay, let's do it. Work. I bet your sharks were really terrifying and I bet you scared the other people that are in your home with you. Okay, now the last animal that I would like us to move like before we go and learn our ocean dance is a really cheeky little sea creature. It has a huge curling tail and it also blows bubbles out really, really fast. We are going to move like a seahorse. Okay, so we might want to curl our tails round and round like this. We might want to jump around because seahorses are really happy little creatures. And also, we might want to try and pop the bubbles that we are throwing out through our nose. So we might want to be like pop, 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 as fast as you can, trying to get as many bubbles. So we've got our curling seahorse tails, we've got our jumps and our hops round, and we've got our pop, 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 pop. You can do any of those or all of them, it's up to you. Let's do it. Amazing work moving like some of those incredible sea creatures. But we're not finished yet. What we're going to do now is learn an under the sea dance, and we're going to use some of those movements that we discovered when we were pretending to be those creatures and put them into a routine which you can do with me. So if you find a space in your room, and we are going to get going. So, the first thing we're going to do is imagine that we are floating in the ocean. So it feels as though our arms and our legs are really light, like when you're either in the pool, if you've ever been swimming, or if you've been in the sea. You can feel like you're as light as a feather. So we are going to move like this for a little bit, and then after floating in the middle of the ocean, we're going to decide that we want to sink all the way down and visit some of the sea creatures. So we're going to hold on to our nose, put this hand in the air, and we're going to wave it down, and we are going to sink all the way to the bottom. Great. From here, we are going to lie on our bellies and we're going to do a roll. So we are lying now on our backs. And here, we're going to stretch up our feet and do a little kick in the water. Then we put them down. We roll the other way. We stretch them up and we do a little kick. Great. Let's go back from the beginning. So we float, suspended in the water, and you want to be looking around while you're doing this. And then we sink all the way to the bottom. We lie on our bellies, we roll, and we kick. We roll, and we kick. From here, we're going to sit up and we're going to imagine that we've just seen a tiny little seahorse go past, and we're going to pop all of its bubbles as fast as we can. So we're going to go pop, 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 pop. Are you ready to do it with me? 3, 2, 1. Pop, 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 pop. Great. Now, after popping all the seahorse's bubbles, from here, we're going to become the most vicious animal in the sea. So we put our shark fin on our head and we are going to swerve to this side, swerve to this side, and swerve to this side. Then we're going to open up our shark jaw as wide as we can, run around trying to catch a little fish, and chomp. We're going to pretend that we've caught our little fish. But we are a nice shark, really. So from here, we're going to open it up and let the fish go free and do a turn. Let's rewind back to the beginning. So we're suspended beautifully in the water. We put our feet together, hold our nose, and we sink to the bottom. We lie down. We roll across the bottom, kicking our feet, and then we roll the other way, kicking our feet. We sit up. We see a little seahorse, and we pop, 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 pop. Then we place our shark fin on our head. We swerve. We go the other way. We go the other way. We open our shark jaw. We go to catch the fish. Jump! But then we let it go free. And we turn around. Great. From here, we are going to curl up our seahorse tail with the front hand, and then curl up our seahorse tail with the back hand, and we're going to go on 8 seahorse runs. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do that one more time. So we go seahorse, seahorse, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The last little bit now, we open our arms and we're going to move side to side like our beautiful jellyfish. Then the last thing we're going to do is slowly, as slow as we can, in slow motion, drift to the bottom of the seabed and lie down so we can look up and see all the creatures above us. So, are you ready? As slow as we can, we go. And lie like a big star on the bottom. Great. I'm going to go over the new bit that we just learnt from after popping the bubbles, and then I'll go through the whole thing and then we'll do it with some music. So, we're down here. We've just popped our bubbles as fast as we can. We put our shark fin on our head. We swerve. We swerve. We swerve. We open our jaw and we go to catch it and chomp. But then we let it go free. We scoop up our seahorse tail and the other one. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We float like a jellyfish, side to side. And then we stop. And in slow motion, we sink. And we lie down, open like a star. Fantastic. Let's go from the beginning. So, we start ready, suspended in the ocean, and we float. Our arms and our legs are as light as a feather. We put our feet together, and we sink to the bottom. We lie down. We roll onto our back and kick, and then we go the other way and kick. We come up and we pop, 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 pop. Our shark fin goes on our head. We swerve, we swerve, we swerve, we open, go. And go. But then we let it go free. To go seahorse tail, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, stop. We go jellyfish, 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 and float all the way down. And have a lie. And take a big deep breath in and a big deep breath out. Fantastic work picking up that amazing sea creature dance. So if you would like to have another look before we do it with the music, then just rewind the video. But if not, let's do it with some music. Okay, let's go. Thank you so much for joining me today to explore the ocean. I have absolutely loved moving like sea creatures, and I really hope that you have too. And I also hope that you join us for the next session next week, which will also be shared on our YouTube at 10 in the morning. Also, if you really enjoyed today, then it'd be amazing if you could share our videos with anybody who you think might enjoy it as much as you did. In the meantime, before next week, we have some other things that you can get involved with. So we have our Challenge Tuesdays. Each week, Company Chameleon are setting a fun, creative challenge where you have to respond to whatever we put on our Instagram, our Twitter, or our Facebook. These can all be found on any of those platforms, but also can be found on our website. Finally, I'd like to say a big thank you to all the amazing artists that we were able to use their music for today. So I'd like to say a big thank you to Ben Chatwin, Cowie, Ketzer, and The Freak, who are some amazing artists that have allowed us to dance to their music. So I hope you keep well in the meantime, and I look forward to dancing with you soon. Bye!